Haha, we're close. Because here's the pieces they used to build it. Is it here? What an amazing look. I know we've seen it a bunch of times, but what an amazing look. So let's see if this thing is real. Oh, is it broke? What is it? I think that's it. Holy. Look at this thing. Let's get around the front and take a look. Holy crap. It's real. What's going on, friends? Rich Discoveries coming at you with another video from a place I have been many a times. And I even filmed all the way out here. Just different stuff that I found in the woods, stuff we haven't seen in the past. I might just make a separate video of that, but I came out for one thing and one thing only. Like I said, we've seen this place a bunch of times. I've seen it all my life. Shared it with you, I don't know, countless times. I even brought people out here, but I came out here today on a recommendation of a friend that had sent me a picture of something that looked like this particular building with something in it. And I'm just going to make a video on just this because it's just that cool. I mean, you got to see the detail on this thing. Check this thing out. Usually I do this place and I name it, but this time I'm not gonna, only because of the lack of disrespect on this thing. There's no graffiti on it and no damage to it. Look at this. Who built this? My God, it's built out of scrap metal. How freaking cool is this? It's got some bottom teeth and a little tongue. Even a mouth is full inside. But look at the detail on this thing. Somebody built this out of rotted scrap metal and rotted wood. Look at this. This stuff from the building. Look, there's little lights and pieces of wood, which you can't see. There they are. It's built out of that stuff. And that stuff, and this stuff, and they turned it into an absolutely amazing sculpture. In the background of the rotted, broken pipes and rotted metal and scrap wood is this. Look at this thing. I don't even know what to say about it. Like I said, a friend of mine sent me a picture of it and said, doesn't this look like, you know, that building? And I'm like, it sure does. And then a few things happened, and to get my schedule changed, which I'll tell you about in the next video. Nothing spectacular, but it's great for the channel and for me and for you guys if you want to hang out. Look at this. How perfect is that? Out of scraps. You gotta see the inside. It literally is the work of a mad genius. It's a beautiful mess. Here's inside. Look at this. Even a mouth has a back to it. And then there's the inside. What do you guys see the inside of this thing? It's got something hanging on it there. I don't know what that is. It's kind of cool. Building remnants, radiators, leftover windows. And then this thing. As you can see, the whole second floor has collapsed. You know, we've seen it before. That's the flooring for the second floor. There was the stairs, at least part of the stairs to get you up to there, which would have then brought you up to there. But look what they did. It's all built. Sorry, falling on stuff. It's all built out of scrap wood. Yet it's perfect. I'm trying to block the sun. There you go. Look at this thing. Who thinks of this? The face is out that way. It's one of the ears. Who thinks of this? Who does this? How cool is this? All questions that need to be answered. I guess the last one's the only one that needs to be answered. How cool is this? Who cares who did it? I mean, they should have credit for it, but probably some stupid law against recycling scrap wood and metal in a constructive form. Look at all the nails that they held it together with. This is a lot of work. This is a lot of effort. And whoever did this deserves credit for their work. But, like I said, I know how it goes. Is there airplanes flying over? Making airplanes in months. Whoever did this deserves credit for their work. Look, they even left a gap where the pipe originally ran from the building. It's still there. They worked around it. They built support beams. God, how cool is this? Oh man, I don't know what to say. Said a friend of mine sent me a picture, and I went on to search for it, and God, I'm glad. Look at all the tie wraps holding everything together. That's a lot of work. Tie wraps and nails. Here's an example of building around. This switch has been here. It's got a little paint splatter on it, but considering what happened, that's kind of cool. That switch has been sitting there. You can see the handle. They didn't even move it. They didn't even touch it. They literally built right around it. I think it was originally mounted on this wall where that stuff is, but here's one of the offices, one of the buildings. But I mean, just look at this. I don't even know what else to say. So I'm trying to look where I'm going. I don't know if that's who built it or not, but if it is, definitely check them out. And if it's not, then they're not responsible. I'm gonna go check them out right after this. What work? What crazy work? I gotta share this, so I hope they don't mind me sharing it. They got it. To put this amount of work and effort into something. I found it, like I said, because of a friend that had a picture of it. Saw a picture of it online, actually. Wow. I'm like in awe of how beautiful this thing is. Look, they bent and hammered all these pieces together. This is all scrap metal from the sides of the building and from the roof that have been scattered everywhere. I mean, look, they're still here. They're everywhere. They're all over the whole place. They're all missing from there. There's a couple up there. But why not put them to good use? You know what I mean? Look at this thing. Look at the effort and the cuts and the bends and the nails. I'm sorry, but I'm like amazed by this thing. You see it's all wood framed eyes that they bent around and then painted the eyes in. Wood framed, I guess, I don't know, whatever that bone is. Brow bone. Where the bone is above your eye. I don't know, cheekbone. No idea. But look how beautiful it is. I'm trying to walk backwards and film this at the same time. Definitely one of the coolest things I've ever found. Try to get a higher view of it, I guess. Show you all the different angles. This thing looks really cool from every angle. Alright, well hopefully you enjoyed this. I don't know what we're going to name it yet. I did film a bunch of stuff on the way out here. Just different areas. Stuff that a lot of stuff we've seen already, but just different angles, and with the trees growing and the vegetation growing back, stuff looked really cool. I did find some signals and stuff I haven't seen in the past, you know, new stuff. Every time I come here I find new stuff. But this takes the cake. This is the coolest thing. I came out here from a picture and a suggestion from a friend, like I said. Turns out it was here. It is true. Don't know who did it. Not going to name the place because the lack of vandalism and a lack of graffiti on it is just really cool. There's a lot of work into that thing. So I'm going to make just a video of that. The stuff I filmed, maybe I'll do like a, whatever we name this thing. I don't know. Mr. Bear, I don't know. Whatever. We'll make a B-roll version or something where I'll just put out the other stuff I filmed on the way here. I'm looking at it like you can see where I'm looking at, but you can't see it. Anyways. This is just awesome. I'm in a really good mood. I'm happy I found this. I'm going to get out of the light so you can see a little better as I trip over leftover scraps. Well, it's built out of this stuff. They built it out of this stuff. Unreal. Unfreaking real. Well, anyways, thought it was really cool. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this. I may or may not have said that. Get out there and discover your world. You'll never know when you'll find a freaking polar bear built out of scrap metal in the middle of an abandoned building somewhere in the middle of nowhere. This is so cool. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Peace.